today, in the Paschal time, we want to realize is that what Jesus told us, it is true. Because after 2,000 years, we still believe in this way. Look, the disciples very soon understand the power of this way to live. So even though they had to suffer to leave Jerusalem, to leave Israel, and start to go around in other places, they immediately discover that the good news of Jesus was touching the heart of all the people around the world. And they remember that even Abraham, when asked to God, what will happen in future? Look at the stars, look at the sand. The people that will follow you will be like this. Amazing. So, today the first reading leads us to feel that when the disciple goes north, almost 1,000 kilometers north of Jerusalem, they went across Syria, almost in the border of the today Turkey, in Antioch, the third biggest city of the Roman Empire. The first was Rome, the second was Alexandria in Africa, in Egypt, and the third one was in Antioch. All big port with a navy that can transport a lot of things around the world war known in that time, and connected with the Silk Road, we call like this, with the camel they could go down in Africa and other places. Famous big cities. They arrived there, and the people listened to the disciple. They hear many times the word Christ in Greek, or Messiah in Hebrew. That means the one that God blessed, anointed, and sent to us. The God become flesh, the Word become flesh, and start to tell us how to change our life. And from Antioch, they went around all the big cities of the so-called Asia. At the time they called like this, what we call Middle East today. And everybody accepted the gospel. So at the end of the first reading, we see that all the apostles gathered together in year 50, just 20 years after Jesus left them. They had the first council, and they start to talk. Maybe we have to change something inside our religion. Do you remember that Jesus helped a lot of non-Jews people? Yeah, and a miracle of this. He raised the son of the soldier. And so, so the good news is for everybody. And they start to spread all around the world exactly as Jesus told them before to go to the heaven. And what happened is the people of Antioch, this big city, they start to call this group of followers of Jesus Christians. This is why today everybody calls us Christian. In Latin, the word of the empire at the top level, the Greek was for the people. It is Christus Pharaoh, Christophoro. Maybe you already have heard this word. Means the people, Pharaoh, that bring Christus, his name, to everybody. So we are recognized because we talk, we announce, we live the Spirit of Christ. Exactly how the gospel concludes today. This is how all people around the world will know that you are my disciples. If you have love for one another. So that is beauty and also the simplicity of our faith. So now we have a little bit to go inside this topic that is the topic of today. How Jesus said these words. These words are called the Testament, the last will of Jesus. So you have to figure out Jesus on the Last Supper. He just have a supper together with his disciples, family members, some ladies. And then he raised up and he washed the feet of everybody. And somebody don't accept Peter. And Jesus, making sure, told him, if you don't accept, means you don't understand. And you cannot follow me. So Peter said, oh, even my head you have to wash. Because wash the feet of others means to serve. And we learn from the Eucharist, from the way to come here and stay together happily for 1 hour. We learn the spirit of help each other. So we start to understand that love, especially if in the gospel they use the word agapao, means I put effort to serve you like a father with the children, a mother with the family. I serve and you feel comfortable because there are love among us. What you like I can do, and what I would like you can do for me. Even if I make a mistake, you forgive me. So love is something that is like Jesus teaches us, is new on comparison with the old rules in the Old Testament. The people like scribes, Pharisees, the follower of the law, they thought, I just have to do that kind of stuff. I have to support my fellow, the one of my family, of my group, because we have the spirit of our country, of our religion. So I have to fulfill the law because